Good evening and welcome. Tonight, we're talking about money. Specifically, how you feel like you're losing more of it every time you go to the grocery store. It's the one thing everyone can agree on, no matter your political party. Your wallet feels lighter and so does your grocery bag. It's a miracle the economy hasn't been declared a missing person. And on that topic, we've got a fantastic show for you. To discuss the soaring costs of everything from gas to groceries, we have a man who has spent his entire career on the Hill, grappling with the national budget. A man who has, at one point or another, had a public opinion on every dollar you've ever spent. Please welcome Senator Bernie Sanders.
Hello.
And joining us tonight, a comedian whose wit was as sharp as his social commentary. A man who found the humor in the hypocrisy and the absurdity of the political system. His voice is missed by many, but tonight, thanks to a few lines of code, he's here. Please welcome George Carlin.
Good to be here.
Senator Sanders, I want to start with a question you've dedicated your career to. The public's trust in government is at a near all-time low. How can we, as a country, rebuild that trust when it feels like elections are more about who can raise the most money than who can represent the people?
Well, Julian, that is the fundamental issue of our time. It is not a question of Republican or Democrat. It's a question of whether or not we have a government that represents all of us or a government that represents the top 1%. We have a corrupt political system. You have billionaires and powerful corporations spending billions of dollars in every election to elect candidates who will vote on their behalf.
George, your thoughts?
You know, it's not corrupt. It's a club. The politicians and the billionaires, they're all in the same club. And you and I, we're not in it. We're just the suckers in the parking lot watching the whole thing go down. The government's not corrupt. It's exactly what it's designed to be. It's just the most efficient way for the rich to stay rich. It's a beautifully simple system. They sell you a brand of freedom and then charge you for the privilege of being a pawn. It's perfect.
Senator, to George's point, is it truly a solvable problem? Or is it simply baked into the system?
Of course, it's a solvable problem. It requires a political revolution. It requires millions of people standing up and saying, enough is enough. We need campaign finance reform, period. We need to tell the powerful special interests that they cannot continue to dominate our political system.
A political revolution? See, there's that word again. He says revolution, I say going to the mall. We're not going to have a revolution. We're too busy on our phones, waiting in line for a cup of coffee. They know this. They've got us right where they want us. You're not going to get a revolution out of people who get angry when they run out of ketchup.
Let's move to some quick takes. We've got a few topics here. Senator, quickly. The public perception of lobbying.
It's a disgrace. Legalized bribery.
George.
It's what happens when you let the foxes not just guard the hen house, but also redesign the fence so the chickens can't get out.
Voter turnout. We saw a high turnout in 2024, but many people still don't vote. Is that because of apathy or a lack of real choice? Senator?
It's a combination of both. When people feel the system is rigged, they become demoralized. We need to give them something to vote for.
George, your take?
It's not apathy, it's a form of protest. I refuse to participate in this charade. I'm not going to choose between a dookie burrito and a turd sandwich. It's a philosophical decision disguised as laziness.
We're out of time. Senator Bernie Sanders, thank you for being here and for your insights. George Carlin, it was truly a pleasure.
Oh, thank you, Julian.
Join us next week when we take on...
Remember, folks, the government works. It just works for the people who own it. That's all. Good night.